A top WWE star has been removed from television. We're going to talk about that plus multiple other news stories in today's video. It's all coming up right here on the Ango Show.
Yes.
All right, guys, just a quick shout out. Don't forget our summer 24 code is going to be expiring this weekend. We're going to be dropping a new fall line this year for some merchandise. If you guys like the show, you guys like supporting me, then feel free to buy yourself something. There is a discount. Every time there's a discount, I make a little bit less money, but I want to give back to you guys. So if you guys like supporting the channel, it's a win-win for both of us, right? Well, with that being said, let's get into some pro wrestling news. We've obviously been talking a lot about Rey Fenix and Penta possibly leaving AEW. Today, there was a massive update, and I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about this, but I think for those who are really curious as to whether or not there is a plan for them to actually leave AEW, this is probably going to be the thing that can convince you otherwise. Rey Fenix will be unable to participate in our Lucha Libre event on September 27th due to personal circumstances. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause, as it is beyond our control. However, we remain committed to delivering the finest Lucha Libre experience in El Paso. We assure you of this promise. Please stay tuned for updates regarding this event lineup. Best regards, the New Era Wrestling family. And that is right. New Era Wrestling, a independent wrestling company, has revealed officially that Rey Fenix will not be on the card. He will not be there. And it's very interesting because it also says due to personal circumstances. Now, this is obviously what happens every time a person is expected to do before they go to WWE, right? They get booked for an indie show. Sometimes WWE allows them to work the indie show. Sometimes they don't. But you have to wonder exactly what's the play here. And I do want to mention this because I feel like it's so important to remind you guys that the Lucha Bros want to go to WWE as a package deal, and they don't want to go to NXT. That was per Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select. So here's the thing. September 27th, right now it's August 9th. Let's just say the contract ends at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. September, obviously too late for Bash in Berlin. You know, what would be the ideal situation for WWE to bring in the Lucha Bros? I think there's a lot of ways they could go about it. I think the first thing they should do is actually go and compete against the bloodline, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. I think they need to be inserted right away into the tag team title picture. I want to see something huge. I love the Lucha Bros. I think they're such a great tag team. I wish tag team wrestling was more of a priority in both AEW and WWE because I feel like both companies are kind of missing the mark. I want these guys to be treated as such a big deal. I just want them to be good, man. Like, they're so talented. I want WWE to treat them with that respect. Hopefully it happens. Obviously, we will see what happens. But for now, we just got to be patient. Let's talk a little bit about WWE SummerSlam. You know, WWE wants to do these 2-night PLEs. Interestingly enough, there's some information regarding the 2025 SummerSlam. Dave Meltzer has reported that at this time, the assumption was 2026 would be the start of 2-day SummerSlams. Regarding the 2025 SummerSlam and whether it would be 1 day or 2, the WWE response was only stay tuned. And then another WWE source chimed in and said it's almost definite next year would be 2 days. Now keep in mind, WWE will not be shying away from doing 2-night pay-per-views. This is actually a really interesting topic because I think some people don't like it, some people do like it. I am one of those guys who actually do like it. And it's weird that I like it, but I look at it for myself selfishly as somebody who has a business talking about pro wrestling. If you give me 2 nights of pay-per-views, I think that is better than 1, right? That's just my opinion. Okay, that's just my opinion from a business perspective, being selfish and thinking about business. Like, I could see how I benefit from WWE doing 2-night pay-per-views. On the flip side of that, dude, there's so much freaking wrestling on that it might be a little bit overkill, to be honest. Like 2-night SummerSlams, 2-night WrestleManias, 2-night Royal Rumbles, 2-night Survivor Series, 2-night Bad Bloods, 2-night Halloween Havocs. I don't know. My point that I'm trying to make right now is that if WWE is going to do 2-night pay-per-views and more specifically SummerSlams, it's going to increase the cost to watch it. Let me explain. WWE does not like okay, 2-night WrestleManias, it's a little bit different, but if every pay-per-view is a 2-night experience, you're paying double the ticket price. You're paying, you know, you got to pay for parking, you got to travel and logistics. Like, if you're going to these shows and every single one is 2 nights, it could kind of be annoying, right? Like I could see the pros and cons to this, right? For you sitting at home, if you got no plans on a Saturday and Sunday, you're just chilling, you're watching Peacock and you're like, okay, I watch 5 hours today and 5 hours tomorrow. Yeah, like that's probably not that big of a deal. Going to a 2-night pay-per-view event kind of sucks because then you got to shuffle up the card a little bit. I'm very weird about this. Like I see the pros, I see the cons. I can see why people like it. I can see why people don't like it. I see why myself personally also like it. I see things that I don't like about it myself. But WWE is going to get to the point where all of their big four pay-per-views are 2-night experiences. And I get why they would do it. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I need more time to think about it. But what I will say is this: SummerSlam next year being 2 nights, it does make a lot of sense for WWE to do it from a business perspective. The momentum is hot. The company wants to do more festive types of events. SummerSlam is the biggest party of the summer. That's what WWE says. Yeah, this will be definitely a wait and see. I don't think we can predict if this will be a good thing for us as fans, but who knows? Who knows? And that leads us to our final topic. We all saw Seth Rollins get his ass beat on WWE Raw. He is going to be out of action for a while again. Dave Meltzer has reported that Rollins will be out for a while. He is cleared, but is still banged up. And basically, he's just trying to get in the best physical condition. His issues are chronic, but it's not at the point where he's getting flagged. He's basically just trying to stay ahead of things. So he will be taking time off. And this is basically why WWE had Bronson Reed beat the shit out of him. Yeah, I mean, look, they made the decision to pull him from TV. WWE has no shortage of top stars. They have no shortage of people on the roster. I say this all the time with WWE and AEW. Thankfully, we are at a place where if there is one benefit to these companies having a bloated roster, it's the fact that you just have so many other talented people who are ready to step up. So with Seth Rollins being removed from TV, totally fine. That's cool. Hopefully he feels good and he's healthy and everything's good. You know what I would say is this: for WWE, you have talent that aren't being used. Give them a little bit of that TV time. Give them a chance to get over. Do certain things that you know can legitimately help, because you're crafting the next Seth Rollins and the next Cody Rhodes and the next John Cena and the next Batista. You're doing that right now with NXT, you know, and listen, like that's how it is. Like I feel like when you're in the WWE and you have NXT building up these new stars, you have people that are ready for that future spot. We see it right now with Braun Breaker and some other guys, but there's so many more who could be worthy of that TV time. So my point that I'm trying to make is you have a system in place to create your future stars. When one of your top stars are taking time off, or they leave, or they're released, you should be ready for a new batch of talent to be introduced to TV and getting that opportunity and that exposure. No problem with Seth Rollins taking time off. We'll see how it goes with him and Punk. In the meantime, what is Punk's next feud? I guess we'll find out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching The Ango Show.